Top 5 Most Famous Bible Stories. Welcome, friends, to The Bible Storyteller, where the timeless stories of the Bible come to life. Today, we're diving into 5 of the most famous Bible stories, filled with faith, miracles, courage, and love. Whether you're young or old, these stories have something powerful to say to us all. God speaks to Samuel, 1 Samuel chapter 3. Long ago in Israel, there was a young boy named Samuel. He lived in the temple and served under the priest Eli. Each night, Samuel would lie down near the ark of God. One quiet night, Samuel heard something strange. Samuel heard someone calling him, "Samuel, Samuel." He responded, "Here I am." He ran to Eli, but Eli said, "I didn't call you. Go back to bed." This happened 3 times. Finally, Eli realized it was the Lord calling the boy. Eli said, "Next time, speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." So Samuel lay down again, and when God called, Samuel answered as Eli had instructed. God said, "See, I am about to do something in Israel that will make the ears of everyone who hears about it tingle." From that night forward, the Lord was with Samuel, and he grew to be a powerful prophet of God. This story of Samuel teaches us that God speaks to those who listen, no matter how young they are. Are you listening? Peter's escape from prison, Acts 12. Peter, one of Jesus' closest friends, was arrested by King Herod. He was chained between 2 guards in a locked prison. But while Peter was in prison, the church was praying earnestly for him. That night, something amazing happened. A bright light shone in the cell. An angel appeared and struck Peter on the side. An angel said, "Quick, get up." The chains fell off his wrists. Peter followed the angel past the first and second guards. Then they came to an iron gate. It opened by itself. They walked into the street, and the angel vanished. Peter was free. Peter said, "Now I know without a doubt that the Lord sent his angel to rescue me." He hurried to the house where believers were praying. When he knocked, a girl named Rhoda was so excited, she forgot to open the door. Peter's story reminds us that God hears our prayers, and his power can break any chain. The call of Abraham, Genesis chapter 12. Abraham wasn't always known as a man of faith, but one day, God spoke to him. One day, God spoke to Abraham saying, "Leave your country, your family, and your father's household. Go to the land I will show you. I will bless you. You will be a great nation." Abraham was 75 years old. He didn't know where he was going, but he trusted God. He packed his bags, gathered his family, and began the journey. Through deserts, hills, and uncertainty, Abraham followed God. Years passed. Abraham and his wife Sarah still had no children. But God promised. God said, "Look up at the sky. Count the stars, if you can. That's how many descendants you'll have." And when Abraham was 100, Sarah gave birth to Isaac. Abraham's faith made him the father of many nations, and from his line came Jesus. His story teaches us, when God calls, obedience brings blessing. The story of Elijah, 1 Kings chapters 17 to 19. Elijah was a prophet during a dark time in Israel. The people worshipped Baal, a false god, but Elijah served the Lord. He confronted King Ahab and challenged the prophets of Baal to a showdown on Mount Carmel. Elijah told them, "Let's each build an altar. Call on your God, and I will call on the Lord. The God who answers with fire, he is God." The prophets of Baal shouted, danced, and cut themselves all day. Nothing happened. Then Elijah prayed, "Answer me, Lord, so these people will know you are God." Fire fell from heaven, burning up the altar. The people fell on their faces and cried. The crowd shouted, "The Lord, he is God." Later, Elijah became afraid and ran to the wilderness. There, God came, not in the wind, earthquake, or fire, but in a gentle whisper. God said in whisper, "You are not alone. I am with you." Elijah's story shows us that God is powerful, but also personal. Ruth and Naomi. Ruth chapters 1 to 4. In the land of Moab, Naomi lost her husband and 2 sons. Heartbroken, she decided to return to her hometown, Bethlehem. She told her daughters-in-law to stay behind, but Ruth, her daughter-in-law, replied. Ruth told her, "Where you go, I will go. Your people will be my people. Your God, my God." So Ruth and Naomi journeyed to Bethlehem, poor and grieving. Ruth began working in the fields to provide for them. She caught the eye of Boaz, a kind and wealthy man. Boaz protected her, provided food, and later married her. Ruth, once a foreigner, became part of God's great story. She was the great-grandmother of King David, and part of the family line of Jesus. Her story shows that faithfulness and kindness never go unnoticed by God. From the quiet call of Samuel to the bravery of Ruth, these stories remind us that God is always working, in the big moments and the small. Thanks for watching, The Bible Storyteller. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful Bible stories every week.